If another company decides to release a new golf club before 2026, I'm gonna go OJ mode because I don't have more money to spend, man. So we really might have just lived through the greatest limited golf release week of the entire year, maybe my entire life, a month before the year ends. I mean, I do not know what gives. Starting with the Mizuno Pro Iceberg irons, oh my they are an S3 S1 combo set, starting with a silver S3 and working up through a different, darker hue of blue throughout the entire set. Of course, the shaft bands and grips are both of the Iceberg colorway too. And if that wasn't enough detail for you, every single ferrule in the set is different, matching up with the head color. Even the box goes hard as shit. I mean, I just cannot lie. There are 1,000 sets in existence. They release on December 5th for $2,600. I was told this is one of the most difficult sets Mizuno's ever tried to produce. But that was not the only limited edition blue colorway golf club to drop this week, because TaylorMade also dropped an MG5 wedge collab with Oracle Red Bull Racing. Now, the overall release was a little underwhelming because there was just no driver this year, which I think is key for this release, but like Mizuno, they don't miss on the details. Black Nippon Modus Tour 105s are sick, and then the Red Bull Racing Z grips are a nice touch as well. Honestly, $750 for a full set of these, it's really not that bad. Now, although the Red Bull release was a little underwhelming, like I said, the limited black Spider ZTs that they dropped this week as well, easily the hardest putters of the entire year. I still believe that the Spider ZT is the best looking zero torque, low torque putter that currently exists, and they somehow made it cleaner. This is incredible. And if you remember, this is the same colorway that Michael Kim used to win on the DP World Tour a couple months back. We also got another limited putter drop this week, this time from Scotty Cameron, his annual My Girl. And while obviously I'm not a woman, actually, I don't really know how obvious that is. It's a sick putter. Details are great, to be expected, but frankly, it ain't all that makes this putter sick. It is the fact that we have a light mill stainless insert in this thing, which you just don't see from Scotty anymore. I've kind of gotten over the chain link milling. I actually don't mind it, but we have strayed so far from home, Scotty. I am begging you, please put this in a retail putter. Staying on the topic of Titleist releases, Vokey also just dropped a Wedgeworks SM10 64 degree. I actually think this could be pretty functional if you set up your irons with big enough gaps like what Avoda does, where they have 4-degree gaps in the long irons into 5 in the short irons. It would give you the opportunity to add an extra club. This thing only comes in a T grind, so if you cannot hit it high around the greens, you probably should just take 2 weeks off and then quit. And this is like sort of a limited release, sort of not, because you can't technically buy these yet, but they are a prototype that looks like is going to come to retail, the new Bridgestone VS golf balls. Basically, the claim to fame here is that a bunch of new material advancements allowed them to see some pretty big gains with this golf ball. Almost 2.5 miles an hour ball speed, 9 yards of distance. Both Jason Day and Chris Gotterup saw actual gains in terms of stats after putting this thing in play, and Tiger Woods seems very pumped about it as well. Personally, I've always felt Bridgestones were a little slow, so I am very excited about these.